Hello and welcome back to Novel Gaming.
I'm Vicki.
I'm Doug.
And I'm Katie, and we played Coral Island, a 2023 farming sim game by Stairway Games and published by Humble Games. And Coral Island is currently available on most platforms, with one major exception, Nintendo Switch/Switch 2 at this point. And the Switch port has been delayed indefinitely. So, I know. In July 2024, Stairway Games gave a Kickstarter update saying, we share in your frustrations regarding the lack of a Nintendo Switch port of Coral Island. Over the years, there's a lot we've wanted to say in the spirit of transparency about many different things, but continue to be unable to do so because of the publishing agreement and NDA we have in place. Also in July of 2024, Humble Games had its entire 36-person staff laid off, which seems like a pretty likely reason as to why that Switch port didn't come. Stairway Games hasn't come out and said, yeah, this is it sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if either of you have a one-sentence description.
I do. Mine is sort of like reliant on a comparison to another game, though, if that matters.
Yeah.
What I would tell people, and what I actually did just literally tell somebody today at work, was I would tell people who I think are probably already interested, Coral Island feels like the successor to Stardew Valley. It's very similar, but it feels like what a sort of legacy sequel many years down the road that like revives the franchise of Stardew Valley would feel like. You know what I mean?
That's where I would head to. And if you haven't played Stardew, I would describe it as you end up moving to an island where you are a new farmer. You get this farm, and there's lots of people, and you get to help build the town back up.
Yeah. I like that part. Yeah.
Also how I would describe Stardew. Exactly.
Yeah. I think the only thing I would sprinkle in, and this would be for the comparison thing, is like a pinch of Animal Crossing as well. So mostly Stardew Valley with like a pinch of Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of content in Coral Island,
environmental issues abound.
Yep. Environmental issues for sure.
I mean, if you're familiar with Stardew Valley or games like these, this probably isn't too much of a surprise, but I've encountered some characters who have like stuff they're working through from their past that maybe they don't really tell you about until you've kind of earned their trust. One specific thing is that there's definitely a character who is very hard on themselves and carries a lot of guilt over like a death that they experienced sort of in their proximity. And that gets like pretty real. I don't know how serious, but I've seen like allusions maybe to certain addictions perhaps, which also wouldn't be outside of the realm of something like a Stardew Valley. So I think it's definitely there. But it's the kind of thing where if you are getting close to a character in one of these types of games, you start to see like bits and pieces of story that might tell you sort of ahead of time maybe what the vibes or emotions could get to.
Yeah.
I'm really curious because this is something I know we've talked about with Stardew Valley. If we're talking mechanics, what are some of the mechanics or tasks or sort of like choose your own adventure stuff you've been gravitating to?
I really like clearing trash.
Me too.
I'm in the ocean constantly.
Oh my God.
It's so rewarding.
It is. Like, honestly, I think the social call of it, like, I feel like I'm doing something good for this town, and there's so much trash. There's so much
everywhere.
Trash. Yeah, so that feels good.
If you had told me that one of my favorite things would just be to like clean trash in the game, I'd be like, okay, I don't know about this game, but it really does feel so good.
I know, and it's funny. So like, I love going underwater, and I did spend a lot of time in the mine. I think mostly because that also felt like I could work towards something there. But diving is like the same mechanic, essentially. Like I'm trying to clear my space to like find the thing I'm looking, but it feels so different. Like it really felt super fresh.
I'm clearing space to get to where I need to go, but it's less about getting further and further and more about like opening the map in a productive way. And then there's some story down there, you know? So I like where they've added story in places I wouldn't have necessarily expected.
Yeah, I spend so much time in the ocean. So my farm has a little section cleared and pathways to the exits.
Hell yeah.
Which I don't even use anymore because now I just fast travel as much as I can. Amazing update.
I just have to say, the quality of life, top notch.
Yes, beautiful things they've done.
I do think that Coral Island thought a lot about how you could build towards automating your farm. So there are definitely other things that you can work towards that I think are like good challenges. Like you really have to work towards some of the automation. And I'm excited to see what that might look like. But some of the quality of life things that relate specifically to relationships and the social aspects of the game, I do so much more just like day dedicated to people. Like,
really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have to tell me about this because I will never.
Yes, there is in your menu, you know, the little heart tab that shows you all your relationships that you can sort in a lot of different ways, but it will tell you this person has an event waiting for you. And here are the days and times that you can go get it and the conditions that need to be like bet. So it can only be on a rainy day or no Wednesdays.
No guessing.
To show up between this time and this time at this place and you got it. And so I do the exact same thing. I wait until I have a couple, and I'm gonna do a people day.
Yep.
It's so nice.
I also love that they put an icon next to their name if it's their birthday. I hate checking the calendar for birthdays. So just putting an icon, and it tells you at the turn of the day if it's somebody's birthday, which is incredible.
That is nice.
And the biggest thing, find NPC on that map. It tells you where they are.
Okay,
how do you do that?
Dude, if you go to that character page, there's two ways. One, if you look at your map, it will put their little faces all over the map. Or if you like hover over a building, it'll tell you like who all is in that building. Amazing. But if you're looking for somebody specific and you can't find them on the map, you can go to that character tab. And then if you're looking at their profile, one of the options towards the bottom of the screen is find NPC. And if you click that, it opens the map and centers directly on them. It's amazing.
Should be standard.
It should be standard.
Bug catching or fishing?
Yo.
I've not prioritized it because I'm not very good at it. Those, well, not the bug catching so much, but the fishing at first felt different, and I was like, I can't do this. Fishing, I'm always bad at. But the bug catching is frustrating. I think in a good way. I'll figure it out. But
some bugs are fast and scared.
Yes, and I like forget that they exist, and then by the time I realize what's happening, I'm frantic and then trying to do it, and I can't catch the dang moth, and I really want to.
I believe in
you.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad thing. It's just like that's my reaction to both of those things.
I know that the bugs jump scared me more than anything else in this game because I'm like, it says something's running, and I don't even know where it is. But I've gotten more used to that. I love that bug catching is in here, but I have gotten the hang of fishing, and I do love a fishing mini game. So
I know you do.
I have been fishing quite a lot.
Cool.
Yeah. How are folks feeling thumb wise?
I'm super into it. It's the first cozy game I've played since playing Stardew, which I consider my first sort of like cozy game love. That has given me the actual like same sort of like gameplay cycle, like itch scratch as Stardew did, which could probably be dangerous. You know, ask me about it in 500 more hours or something. But the fact that I even think I could do that with this game, I think says a lot, when I certainly have not done that with any of the other games I've played, many of which I've enjoyed, you know? So big thumbs up for me, at least. That's
awesome. I'm a thumbs up. I don't really have any like critiques or complaints. I don't know. I hate to say this because like I love resourcing management games, but like I don't know if this game is for me right now in this moment in time. I like this style of game. I think it's beautiful. I liked what I did play, but I don't think I would take it on as like putting in more time than Stardew. I think I would probably go back to Stardew and be content there. But it is a thumbs up. You know, like there's no negatives.
I give it a thumbs up. I'm definitely going to play a ton of this game.
Nice. Nice.
And I know we have a Stardew Farm, but I think Coral Island also does multiplayer. So
Really?
if that would be, I'm fairly
Whoa.
certain that's a thing. That can be something that helps you explore a little more. We can all clear trash together.
I know. See, and that's the thing when there's like a level of like shared goals and collaboration, and then I really don't have to talk to other people because I'm talking to you all. Yeah, I think that would help because then it's like, okay, I could focus on this one thing, or this is my domain versus the entire game is my domain. You know?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Personal problems. It's a good game. It's just me.
You're just in a different spot than Doug and I, and that's okay.
Yeah, a healthy, non-obsessive spot, I think, is what that's called.
Wish I could be obsessive.
Well, thanks everybody for watching. If you played Coral Island and want to let us know your thoughts, feel free to leave us a comment. And also, if you want to hear a much, much longer version of this conversation with lots more details and lots more aspects that we talk about, feel free to check out our podcast link in the description below. Thanks again.
See ya.
Bye.